those turnovers down. Still trying to stay away from fouling, but they have shown they can come back from.
Steph and Draymond up top, get Zubac on a switch. And Curry, he's already in regular season form. Stephen dropping in the three.
He's in like John Collins, who we'll see tonight. They got some talent.
Horford inside, he puts it in and draws the foul.
They are able to play. Fortunately for them.
Buddy Hield is in for Bajemski. Steph, little teardrop floater. Little underhand scoop shot.
But it was the hesitation that froze everybody. The time is probably not right now, but at times you can pull it out. Another turnover. Warriors finally forced one.
About Kobe Brown got caught up in the air like you talked about. Buddy Hield in the corner. And that's a beautiful feed from Payton.
And it's crisp. You just
shot clock at 10. Buddy Hield creating a little space. And post out of the corner. Pat Spencer's in. The ball's going to move.
Move that ball around. Change sides of the floor. Make that defense move.
Sanders for three. He's Santos a little late on that closeout. Sanders getting all he can eat. Dropping in another one.
Buddy Hield got a little hung up.
And there it is. Quinton Post get denied by Collins. Sanders on the step through. Will lay it up and in and draw the foul.
The Clippers, we talk about their age, but they got
Bajemski setting up Guy Santos. He missing off iron there. Brandon will track it down. Step into a three of his own. That looked clean. Single second, big clock, little clock difference, winding down this first quarter. Miller well defended, but in this league, good offense beats good defense.
So seeing 18,064 people screaming for the Warriors every night makes a real difference.
You guys say it was Steph. To me, it's like seeing Elvis or Sinatra or Jay-Z or the Rolling Stones. Like
Dan won with 22 things up to clinch our playoff berth.
There you go.
First W team, expansion team in the history to make the playoffs in the first year.
3-on-2, and Draymond pays it off.
We just didn't pick you. Sorry.
And I'm 0 for 30 years. I'm 0 for 30. Bajemski wing jumper. Spencer batting it out smartly. Will Richard got into the front court, so that wasn't a backcourt violation. Guy Santos hitting the three. Bogdanovich challenged. High screen roll with Trayce Jackson-Davis rolling into Kobe Brown to put it up and in.
There you go, power up, and then again, Pat Spencer regulating. The two defenders stay up with him. He's going to make that pass in between there. But that was a good one, though. He had some space to get it to Trayce Jackson-Davis.
Trayce under control, nice finish. Bradley Beal moving without the ball. So Bradley Beal's
on him. He's got that contest.
Curry hitting a three.
So it's only right that he scored that one because he's the one that got the stop. He got the block, the strip, and a fast break relocate. How do you deal with that? You don't.
Steph turn in the corner, gets all the way inside to put it up and in.
You can see this means a lot to this man. Throw that double team. Zubac make him give it up and rotate.
And Brandon off the Curry screen. They jumped at Steph, and that's where the...
I'm setting the screen. Two guys are going to stay with me.
That's Spencer, 4 assists off the bench. Kobe Brown hitting the three. Down to 5. Draymond down the lane. Another Curry screen.
Another Curry ball screen.
Teammate join us in the third. We begin the second half. That is Max Christie's brother.
Coach Kerr asked him, hey, do you want to come out? He's like, give me one more run. Right.
Draymond dropping in a three.
His ability to just read everything, be the anchor defensively. Oh, God, knocked the knee a little bit.
Cam Christie putting that up and in. Peter Hauser up top. Al's moving good. Watching that knee after you mentioned Kobe Brown hitting the three. So Kobe Brown. Ooh. Preston. In and out. Peter Hauser putting it up and in.
If he's going to be in the restricted circle, Dean,
they're the team right behind them in regular season wins.
Yeah, the Clippers are no strangers to winning in the regular season. They got 14 straight winning regular seasons. The 3 straight as Draymond gets an and one, driving the basket on Niedenhauser. He's giving him the business now.
Curry couldn't float that over iron. They are the longest tenured teammates in the league, 14 years together. With Draymond and Steph Curry. Preston at Ohio, he was the 33rd pick by Orlando in 2021. And Niederhauser had the block but saved. Will Richard an open 3. Dealing with the Lakers and getting rolling.
Yeah, it's been really good. Just the vibe, the runs we've had in practice. Him for the player that he is.
Curry finding GP2 and Niederhauser sends it away. Well, one of Coletta's old coaches in the Hall of Famer, Don Nelson, said a shot created must be taken.
Whether it's the Hall of Famers, but if I'm a Will Richard coming in the league, I'm going to be asking the guy like you questions, because if your wisdom is Steph Curry knocks down another 3 and leaves it up there.
We needed to win, we needed to play, and I felt like I could be a big part of that, so I just wanted to contribute.
Wait a minute. But that's not something to take for granted. Like, everybody just comes in, does their work in the offseason, gets through the sprints. You guys are still doing the testing, right? The sprints, the 10 touches, is it now? Or what are you guys doing as far as the conditioning test goes?
Well, me personally, being on the rehab team, I'm conditioning more than everybody good at. So my focus is always finding the weaknesses between the defenders. So that's just a nice way of saying, and I'm not going to say nobody is a tough defender.
What's the vibe in the locker room been like, and how high is the team confidence? Obviously, when Jimmy Butler got here, as they knocked down another 3, when Jimmy Butler got here last season.
Jumping Curry with a shot clock at 3. He got it to Trace inside for the dunk. Control.
Yes, and no high 5 contest. He didn't overdo it.
Out to Buddy Hield for 3. So the Warriors pull to within 1.
30 or 31 could be good.
Santos to GP2 to lay it up and in. 30. Patrick Baldwin Jr. And nice assist to Telford inside.
You get a little.
So as usual, the Warriors' compete level continues to ratchet up. If you're keeping score, the Warriors want to play to the last moment. That's a nice in and out by Sanders to put that up and in.
I'm going as hard as I can every night. Put on a show. Show out.
Pat Spencer with a fadeaway. He's gotten good at that mid-range.
Man, he's had a great preseason.
I hope Cryer ends up having a lot of run in Santa Cruz, because I think Niederhauser, another dunk.
I told you. He's bouncy, and everybody's smiling on that bench.
Pat Spencer, good contest on the baseline. Kobe Sanders missing there.
This group is just trying to finish out strong.
Will Richard 3. The up and under, and then the 3. The Knicks, Cleveland, and Orlando looks like the powers there.
Yeah, you know the Cavaliers are going to come back. Desmond Bane with Orlando. They needed shooting. They finally got that.
Pat Spencer, the bucket and the body in an opportunity game. Pat Spencer open 3. And Trace putting it up and in. Got it over Niederhauser. Trace Jackson Davis. So protecting a 2-point lead with a shot clock at 5. Kobe Sanders flipping it up and in. What a finish.
That's a great ball screen. Just got a chance.
Richard 3. So 10.8 down 3. Cryer's the good 3-point shooter. Will Richards made a couple threes. Will's got it now. Now firing there. 5 seconds left. Cryer for 3. Off back iron. And that will do it. So the Clippers hold on.